Gimlets. This is Bustle Bridal's podcast about my two favorite things, gowns and cocktails. Today, I'm chatting with Katie, our sales manager, and Gab, our operations manager. We're talking about what appointments look like here, what brides can expect, and how much we love our Gen Z customers. So make yourself a cocktail and enjoy the show.
Hilarious.
No, but like we should start brainstorming about what to do for the 20th anniversary because like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And first of all, everyone needs to know that I started the store when I was 9 years old. Obviously. So at the 20th anniversary, like it's clear.
You're 29. Yeah.
That's right.
No, you're 27 now.
Now.
You're 27 now. Yeah. That tracks.
But yeah, we should do, like, I love a party, obviously. We should do something big and fun.
Any excuse to do like we did for the VIP grand opening and get a bunch of people in here.
And I didn't get to go to that. So
and we can get more friendship bracelets.
More bracelets. More, permanent bracelets. I definitely want it to be like a party for us and a party for our past brides, but then also like a marketing opportunity, obviously. And an opportunity to like give something away because I love that. I love to do that.
So are we going to give away like...
At least a dress.
What if we gave away the Bustle experience?
Yeah.
Where you get a
VIP
Lights
appointment.
and Boards VIP.
Yeah.
Dress.
Dressing service.
Fleur de Fizz.
At the VIP appointment. I would love to do like a dressing service where we go to your wedding and like put you in the dress because they get really stressed out about that.
They
I'm
really
going to be honest.
Yeah.
I have a crazy idea and you're probably not going to want to do it, but hear me out. To celebrate like 20 years of being open for the entire month of October.
Yeah.
Every dress is 10% off.
Okay.
It would make October absolutely bonkers crazy busy.
Yeah.
And it already sometimes really
and
is.
it already is. Yeah. That could be
Game
fun.
days at Bustle are the best days.
They are the best. But like also, I mean, like when it's my birthday, I like a birthday month. But when it's a 20th anniversary, like let's do a year of like something fun every month, right?
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Like something fun every month in 2027.
No, because our gears are turning already. We can have 1 month where every single Saturday Fleur de Fizz is here.
Okay. I see how that benefits you.
What? How? How?
Fleur de Fizz is going to have weddings and stuff on Saturdays. Jack's going to be doing that.
Fleur de Fizz is busy.
Well, Jack doesn't have to be the person who's here.
Yeah.
From Fleur de Fizz.
Oh, yeah. She won't care if it's someone other than Jack.
Yeah. Or, someone else could do a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I've done this for 18 years, which is really crazy considering I'm only 27.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the bridal industry?
Oh, it'll be 2 years in December.
And it's like you've done it forever.
I know.
It's just natural for you.
Yeah. It really is.
Does it feel like the right fit for you? Like I know, it's
God, yes.
Some people end up in bridal and it's like it's just perfect.
Yes. Yeah, it really does. I mean, I love working with the brides.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of kismet that I came in as
a bride. Yeah.
Yeah. And I got to experience everything as someone who was engaged. But no, I love working with people.
Yeah.
I love working with women. I love working with girls.
Yeah.
It's just fun. I mean, I'd rather be doing this than a teacher.
Yeah, that's fair.
And hey, teachers are great. I love them.
We need them. We love them.
If need be, I would go back. I don't want to.
This is more fun. I mean, it's okay to say.
Is this the kind of job that tends to like fall into your lap?
Yes.
Yeah. And when you try like as like a grown up to tell younger women like, do it. It's a career. Like you can support your family.
Yeah.
This is sales, but if it was Barbie's dream house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and you tell like younger girls that and they go,
okay.
Yeah, I'll come see you when I want to buy a dress.
Right.
Like, nope.
Yeah, like remember when we went to career day and you probably had the same experience this year?
Actually, they didn't say that. This time it was, did you design this?
Yeah,
we
got a lot of that
into
too.
fashion and design. And I said, no, but I sell it and I market the hell out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I, ended with my like open mouth smile and they looked at me like I was insane. And they're like, oh, I'm more into design. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense.
You don't want to design it. Who wants to be a designer? You got to coordinate with the factories and shit. And
Brutal.
Then you have to
They're
pay
17.
for dinner.
They don't know that. I know.
I get bought dinner.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
instead,
that's kind of the whole point.
Well, actually, the person I'm sharing a booth with, she runs Crew Kids. She designs the brand.
Right.
So they would go over there and go, oh, I can't wait to have a baby. And I said, nope, we've lost the plot.
We've lost the plot entirely.
It is really disappointing to go up to a group of young women and be like, these are the careers you could have in bridal or with children. And they go, yeah, I want to be a wife and a mom so bad. And it's like,
hey,
no.
you can be both. You can be both.
But it's like, that's not what we're talking about, girls. Lock in, God.
I think that like what we do really gets categorized as like a hobby.
It does.
A cute little job.
When are you going to get like a real job?
A real job.
When
and I'm like, hey, this is the real job. Yeah, well, you're going to have to give us the wrap up after Thanksgiving.
Oh boy. Are y'all doing Thanksgiving bingo?
Yes. We typically do Thanksgiving bingo.
Yes.
Yeah. And for my family that's watching, you might be on the card. You never know. Be good. Be good.
You know what we should do? We should do bingo for the Bustle Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's funny.
But we should do it individually. Like every girl has to make their own bingo card.
Yeah. Of like what they think is going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That is good. Because there's some things that you just know are going to happen.
Yeah.
Katie's going to make a dirty joke.
Duh.
Sarah's going to have a dirty martini.
Duh.
Two.
Only two.
1.5.
No, 2.
Oh.
She's 27. She can
I go crazy.
Yeah.
That's right.
She does go crazy.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Eric and I have this saying about martinis. Like martinis are like boobs. Like 1's not enough and 3 it gets weird.
Yeah.
So, like,
I love that. I love that so much, actually. That's really good.
Yeah, we're going to clip that for Florida Fizz.
Great.
Write it down.
Yeah, no, literally. That's really good.
Yeah. Okay, so I've done this for 18 years. You've done this going on too. How long have you been in bridal?
If I'm being really generous, almost a decade.
Yeah.
Because I started when I was a teenager, when I was like 18. And in about a year and a half, I will be 28.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So almost a decade. It's fun. It's a good time. It's gotten more fun as I've continued to do it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's not true. So it stayed fun the whole time. It was fun when I started, and it was just like a hee hee ha ha thing.
Yeah.
And then as I became more serious about bridal, it continued to be fun, but in different ways.
Yeah.
Like different things are fun, I think, the longer that you're doing it.
I mean, I think your boss helps, you know.
Boss definitely helps. Yeah.
You're welcome for that.
Yeah. I mean, I've worked in bridal when I had like a terrible boss, and I still was just like, just give me a bride. I want a bride. And then I've also worked in bridal during periods where I had a ton of responsibility, and a bride would walk in the door and I would duck. Yeah. Because I was like, I don't have time for it. You know what I mean? But I think that's like a stage you get to. Like I was telling her today, I said, I think before bridal appointments and after bridal appointments, I'm like, whew, appointments are exhausting. But during the spirit of customer service takes over my body. And I'm like, we're best friends. And
time isn't real.
It's so fun.
Everyone thinks we're funny.
Yeah. You're just experiencing it with
Everyone
them.
Feels
and it's new every time. It's so fun. Yeah. And going back to like, you know, people think this is like a hobby or, you know, like not a real job or whatever. I've had conversations with you, and I've maybe shared this with you too, where I share like a story that someone else has told me about an experience that a bride had here and why it like mattered to them, and they like remember it and it's good. And I try and remind everybody on the staff that like what we do matters. Like it's not silly and it's not a hobby. Like you're a real part of a real experience that they're going to remember forever. And it can be very impactful, and it can be very supportive for them, and something that they like cling to and remember. And it's important. What we do is important.
Yeah.
And it's not silly.
Yeah. Well, and I do think that's something, honestly, I think a lot of people come into the store thinking like, this is a little boutique. And the girls who work here are just having their fun little job at their little boutique.
Yeah.
And then they will ask me a question about something, and I give them a full rundown, and they go, oh, there's like knowledge about this that you have. Yeah. You know what I mean?
There's wisdom here. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. No, that's so important. So what's your favorite part of this job that we do? What's your favorite part?
Katie, go first.
Me go first. My favorite part. I feel like Oh gosh, I don't know. It's hard because like I have a favorite part that is just working for Sarah Wampler.
Ooh, okay,
That's its own. That's its own favorite thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
we'll
birthday
talk about
dinners.
your potential raise later.
Potential. She's hilarious. Wait till I ask for it.
We're giving out raises
because Justine said that. Justine said that she was like talking to us about how I'm so nervous because I want to ask for a raise after she'd been here for a while, and we said Sarah doesn't say no. Just go ask for one. She'll give it to you, you know? But I have, that might be my favorite part of working here. But no, I think
it's always merited.
It always is.
Yeah.
Oh, it always is.
It's always merited.
If you've been doing this for long enough that it's like, oh, we're another year deep, like, let's talk about my pay. It's because you're good at your job.
Here's the thing. I always wait for someone to ask me for a raise, because if you are willing to ask me for a raise, it means you know that you're doing a good job and you've got evidence that you're going to come to me with. Yeah. You know you're doing a good job.
Be careful. He's looking at you.
Florida has just started.
We're not talking about boys. No. Boys are different.
Boys
but it's true. Like I'm never going to sit down with an employee and say, thank you. You've been doing a good job. Here's a raise. Mm-hmm. But like, if you come to me with it, I'm so willing to do it because it means you've got facts and data and you're going to talk to me about why.
Well, again, not to, keep,
I don't know,
not to keep bringing up, this is a real job.
This is a real job.
You're treating this as though it would be a corporate job.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Hi, here's all my papers and all my evidence of doing a really good job.
I love data.
I don't know, actually, because there was one time.
You can lie on the podcast.
I don't know if Sarah's going to want to cut this or not, but there was one time that you probably won't because it makes you sound like the best boss in the whole world. Do you know what I'm about to tell?
God, I don't know.
I had a whole situation with a designer, and I won't name the designer, but I called Sarah and I said, I talked to the girl on the phone. She said that this is what they would do. I said, wonderful. She said, just email this person this thing. And I said, great. I emailed that person. They responded. And I'm on the phone with Sarah telling her all of this because I'm like, did I do something wrong? Have you had to deal with this before? What is it?
Yeah.
And I said, so I emailed that person and they responded and said, we cannot do that. And I said, I spoke to blank on the phone and she said that you could. They CC'd her and she said, I guess we can, but for future reference, we don't do it that way. And I had her on speaker when she said it was okay. Gab heard the whole conversation and she was like, she said it was okay on the phone. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
So I call Sarah and I literally tell her that whole thing. And she goes, yeah, it's just one of those things you have to deal with. Do you have any like questions for me? And I went, no. Wait, actually, yeah. Did you give me another raise? Because I had just gotten paid that morning. And she went, yes, I did. And I said, I will shut up. Goodbye.
Wasn't that the same conversation where you were like, did you ever have to deal with stuff like this? And I said, yes. And then I hired you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now you have to deal with stuff like this.
Sometimes I call Sarah because I'm like, I really just need to know how to handle this thing I've never had to handle before. A lot of times I call Sarah to go, is this industry standard or am I the drama? And she goes, no. It's a thing. And I'm like, okay.
You're the drama.
Yeah, no, yeah. But I think my favorite part of working for you is that I'm the one that gets wined and dined so often.
Yeah. And that's important, right? Yeah, like it's important to feel appreciated and celebrated.
Yeah, and we have like a safe work environment where we enjoy working with the people that we're around.
Yeah.
All of that is wonderful. I think my favorite part of working in bridal in general, it's going to sound shocking that I am not saying going to market. But honestly, I think it's just my favorite part is that I'm really good at it. And I really like numbers and like stats and stuff.
You really do. And you're very good at it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See, and you like being good at it and you like to physically see the numbers. I like being good at it and being told that I'm good at it. When the mamas come up and are like, this was the most magical experience. When the bride comes up, oh my God, I never thought I would feel more beautiful in a dress. And I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
And my favorite part is the reviews that I read.
Yes.
Like I see them first, right? Yes. Because they come through my email and I get the little notification on Google. And it's always like, I had the best experience working with Gab. I felt beautiful. I felt celebrated. Like that to me is my favorite part. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, we did our job this time and this time and this time.
Perfect.
Yeah, right. That's right. Because like you will feel celebrated here. You will.
Well, and this is the kind of industry where nothing's ever stagnant.
Right.
Not that there are very many industries that are, but there are some where you kind of like you learn what you need to learn. And
like fixing air conditioners. That doesn't change.
Not that much.
That doesn't change.
No, and it still costs the same.
That's
it's
right.
a lot.
But this changes frequently, like what we're selling, who we're selling it to, what we're bringing in to make sure that we have the right inventory.
And the longer you're in it, who you're selling to changes. I know you haven't really experienced that a ton yet.
Yeah, not yet.
I have. It's changed many times.
Yeah.
Since I was 9 years old.
But you always have, I don't know, I was going to say you always have, like, you'll have your encore brides, your brides who have been married before who are coming back. But even those are changing because nowadays, those people, like those brides that I'm selling to, they're not Gen X, they're millennial.
Right.
And they're encore brides. That is very different. When I first started, if I had an encore bride,
very chic.
She was Gen X. And like, there's nothing wrong with being Gen X, but there's a different vibe. It's a different person that you're like getting to know in that appointment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we go to seminars and further education about the industry, like I just got back from one, we talk about the current generation of customers that we have.
Baby.
Yeah.
It's Gen Z right now. And like Gen Z gets a lot of flack. I love a Gen Z bride. They're honest. They know what they want. They're talking about it. They're economical.
That's actually a very fun story. At the last little seminar that me and Gab went to about selling to Gen Z on our trip.
Yes. Also, both Gen Zs.
Yeah. Both are Gen Z. We were in this room and it was like she was going through like all of the different generations, the presenter was, and she goes, she said she listens to the podcast.
Yeah, Stephanie.
She did.
Shout out,
Queen.
Hey, Stephanie, you're iconic.
It was hilarious what she did because she like started out with, the greatest generation. And then, you got your Gen X and like she listed all these qualities. And then she was like, my millennials, shake your eyes coffee. We love avocado toast. And everyone's
so
like,
real.
woo.
And then she started talking about Gen Z and she goes, and Gen Z, this is the thing about Gen Z. They're very like aware.
Yeah.
They want to make sure that I don't know if she said this or not, but it's like, she basically said that Gen Z votes with their money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
They put their money where their values are. That is
right.
exactly what she said.
Right.
I wrote notes.
She did. It. She wrote the notes and I sat there going,
Got it.
But she was talking about that and she goes, and Gen Z gets a lot of flack for it. They get a lot of flack for it, but I don't think they should. I mean, it's like, it's respectable that they care about stuff and they want to make sure they're like leaving the world better than they found it and all that stuff. And she goes, do I have any Gen Zs in here? And me and Gab went, yay. We were like the only ones in the room. And I was like, yeah. And I loved the whole seminar because it was like getting like my astrology report done.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I do that. I so do that. Oh, you're so right. You know what I mean?
They get a lot of flack, like a lot of like other stores and like, little Facebook message groups or whatever, other stores that are like, oh, Gen Z, they're the worst. I'm like, I don't get it.
But to be fair, Gen X said that about millennials.
I guess.
They're lazy. They should have bought a house. Yada, yada,
like
yada.
Whatever. I love my Gen Z, but they just want to know who they're buying from.
Yes.
I think it's easy for us to love them because respectfully,
you hired a bunch of Gen Z.
Yeah, it's fair.
We want to make sure, and that's something that literally she talked about that too, is that Gen Zs want to know that wherever they're sending their money, it's to a business that's treating its workers well, where the workers are happy. And I think that's easier for us because people come in the store and they can tell we are happy to be here. We're happy to be surrounded by our coworkers.
Yeah.
We like our jobs and we're excited to meet you.
Yeah.
And then they come from other stores where they're telling us like, oh yeah, I mean, it was like fun. It was, it was a good time.
They weren't like really being personable or joking around or anything like that.
Yeah. And it's like, I didn't know if my stylist was in a bad mood or not.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
we get a lot of that.
Yikes.
Yeah, that we get a lot of that. And I don't think their stylist is in a bad mood.
No.
I think there's a difference between having a poor work environment and just not having quite the kind of work environment that we have.
Yeah, I feel like we've created a culture here where you're allowed to like be open and like relax into it. And I think that creates like a better environment for you and for our customers.
We've really curated a vibe.
We have curated a vibe.
Curated a vibe.
See,
love your job.
This little Gen Z talk. Y'all are precious.
I know.
I love it.
That's why you have me run the social media.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And you're doing a great job of like reaching out to our Gen Z customer and explaining what we are and what our vibe is and what our culture is and what our values are in a way that like I'm not able to, because I've always tried to create this environment for our customers and our employees, but I come at it from a place of like, you give and you do and you don't talk about it. And so it's been different for me because Gen Z wants to hear about it.
Yeah.
And that's harder for me because that's not how I operate.
Well, no, and I think that's really interesting though, because there's a couple different sides of the coin when it comes to Gen Z. They're not all the same person.
Right.
And you have your Gen Zs that are like Gab, and they're going to say stuff like you curate a vibe. You know what I mean? And then you have your Gen Zs like me who want to be able to come in and talk about the fact that they want to make sure that curtain stays closed so Meemaw can't see the tramp stamp.
Right.
Like nothing is secret.
We got you, by the way.
Nothing is secret with Gen Z. Like they're not like ashamed of themselves, but they're aware of like having to like deal with their relatives sometimes. And like, I don't know, they're very open and honest with us and knowing. And I think that's where I do well with Gen Z is that they know like, oh, I can say whatever. What's the Tim Robinson sketch? Whatever the hell I want. I won't quote it. God, I quote it too often. But they know they can say whatever the hell they want. I'm not about to sit here and do what, some stylists do, which is you can immediately tell that the stick up their butt gets shoved a little bit further.
Yeah.
I was like that when I first started in bridal. It made me nervous.
I mean, bridal, you think of it as, because obviously there's the reality TV version of Say Yes to the Dress.
Right.
That is relatively kind of what it's like, but it's of course like an abstract not curated abstract crazy cartoonish version of what we do. And there are some stores that are like, this is luxury, this is probably the most amount of money you will ever spend on a dress. Maybe and we want it to feel like a luxury experience, but realistically we're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Not that Baton Rouge is not luxurious.
Right.
But with our Gen Z brides, this is their first luxury experience sometimes in their lives.
That's right.
So they're coming in nervous.
Yeah.
And coming in nervous is totally normal.
Totally normal.
Totally understandable.
Yeah.
And like with some stores, they want to keep you nervous because, oh, well, you can't touch the dresses.
By the end of it, if you get to buy a dress, you're lucky to have done so.
Whereas like here, I think we focus more on like attainable luxury.
Yeah, it's
like
still
this
luxury.
is a luxurious item. This is a luxury item. Like you're going to enjoy this experience. It's going to be fun to buy it, but it's also like attainable to you. Like it's for you.
Because
it's not for us and you're allowed to get it. It's for you.
Yeah, you get to wear it on your wedding day. And like that's the most exciting thing.
Especially because, let's be honest, like a lot of us like Gen Z, I'm fully like old enough to have a couple kids. And I'm like, but it would be a teen pregnancy. I'm like, I'm a teenager. And I think a lot of Gen Zers come in and they're like kind of, what do they call them? They call them Zoomers.
Zoomers?
Yes, that is what Stephanie said.
I don't know this one.
Because, like, Zoom, as in the... No. What is it for?
I don't know.
Like the Z as in Gen Z?
Like, are we calling them Gen Z boomers?
Because there's Zillennials and then there's Zoomers.
Yeah, technically we're Zillennials.
Zillennials?
Because it's like that.
So much. There's so much.
It's a lot.
We're older. Okay. We're elder Gen Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like your cusp Taurus, Aries, your cusp.
I'm Gen Z rising.
Millennial moon.
She really is a millennial moon, actually.
Watch your mouth.
Sorry. I have my Venus and Gen X. And that just means like I'm a freak, but only when I see Patrick Swayze.
we didn't spend 10 minutes today looking at astrology charts. We did not do that today.
Did not do that.
That's fine. We did. Just put it on your timesheet. But yeah, I think that with Gen Z,
I was going to say though, I think Zoomers like they feel like they're still very young, and they're like, oh, this is something where people are going to think like I'm not old enough to experience this, and so that's why they want it attainable because they want to know that we're not going to talk to them like, congrats, little baby.
Yeah,
you get to buy a dress.
Right,
you get to play dress up.
Yeah, it's not you get to buy a dress. It's like this is for you. We made this for you. We created this environment for you, the bride that you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Gen Z customers, and I think that like what they really, I think that Gen Z, more than any other generation that we've sold to and worked with, they really want to know what they're getting or what they're getting into.
Yes.
Like they really don't want the mystery. They want to do all of that research at home so that they know what they're getting into. So we do that by setting up a pre-call with our brides.
Yes.
You want to tell them what a pre-call is?
Our pre-appointment phone calls. We will text the brides, like if they have an appointment on Saturday, we text them on the Monday and we're like, hey, queen, you have an appointment coming up. Would you like to schedule a call with one of our stylists here at Bustle? We can go over any questions that you have. Let us know. We schedule the call. The brides answer and so what we want from this phone call, and I tell the brides too, I'm like, all right, we use these calls as a chance for you to get to know us before you come in, for us to get to know you and fully understand what kind of dress you're looking for. But really and truly, it is to kind of warm them up to the whole experience.
Yeah.
To make them feel less nervous.
Yeah.
And if they are nervous, they can tell me what they're nervous about.
Right.
Or if they have questions, they can ask them before they come in with the whole whirlwind experience.
Right.
So we go over, oh my God, how's wedding planning going? And it's so funny.
Everybody has something that they need to be informed about before they come in.
Yeah,
I agree.
Either it's something that they're nervous about and we need to assuage those fears a little bit.
Right.
Or they're not nervous at all. They're just excited, but they're so excited that they're kind of missing a couple steps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's
We're
okay, well,
hold on.
Let's
Roll
make
it
sure
back.
we're aware of this thing before we bring 18 people in.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah. So we get to know them. They get to know us. That's one way that we're letting them know what they're going to experience here. Just another little piece of information for them to keep in the back of their brain so they can know what to expect.
Yes.
And then when they get here, what does that look like? How are they greeted? How does the appointment start?
They come in and we, of course, greet the bride. We greet the whole party. You get seated in your viewing area. Every viewing area has a very large mirror, a pedestal that the bride can hop up on because most of the dresses are going to be a little bit too long. And also every viewing area has its own dressing room.
Yes.
And even if you are not in our, private VIP suite, the viewing areas themselves are kind of sectioned off.
Yeah, it's semi-private. It really is.
Yeah. The only ones that are even semi-not private are when you have 3 and 4 because they kind of are back to back to each other. And it's not even oh no, and everyone's going to look at you. Their group is facing opposite from you. But when you come out looking good,
they go,
there's an energy in the store where other people are going to go, all together,
That's one of my favorite things here is when someone it's obvious to us, their group, and then other groups that that is the dress.
Yeah.
Everybody gets excited about it. We all get excited about it, but other groups get excited about it, which is really fun.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's
a room full of ladies.
Yes.
Well, and it's also
awesome.
funny because it's a chance for the brides to kind of understand how we feel, which is she might be in this dress right now. I'm 100% certain that's her wedding dress.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Right.
It not only would it not look that way on me, but it's not representative of me as a person. So the brides will be going for completely different styles, but they're like,
oh no, that's your dress.
Jaw on the floor.
Right.
And they're dead serious.
And they're serious
not
about
lying
it.
just to make her feel better. They're truly
there's no reason
that's
to.
for you.
There's no reason
There's no
to.
reason to.
Yeah.
So it's all very genuine. It's just good vibes.
I know.
Good vibes, good time.
Oh yeah. And then they sit at their viewing area. We ask the bride, because of course, during the pre-appointment phone call, we do ask what they would, like to try on, what they want to see, if they have inspo pictures. But, things could change between the phone call and the appointment. So we always like to ask again. And sometimes things do change. And then we tell them how the store is laid out. We let them go through all of the dresses and pick what they want to try on. Your stylist will also pull dresses for the bride.
Right.
And sometimes the family members will pull as well, if the bride would like. And after we have a few that are pulled, start trying them on.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. And it really is funny to me how so we give them the opportunity to shop the store and pick dresses that their eye is drawn to. Cause I want to know what you think is beautiful, just kind of looking at it. But then it's really funny to me as they start trying them on, like all the wheels are turning in everyone's brain, like your stylist, but also like the stylists, like that are watching your appointment, the wheels are turning. We're seeing
we get nosy.
Yeah, we get super nosy. And like we see what you're putting on and how it looks on your body. We're reading your face and your body language in it. And then by like dress 3,
we know
what it is. Yeah.
We know which one it is.
Yeah.
And then it's awesome, like watching the bride get there too.
That's something I'm really proud of about my specific job, because my job, I'm the person that they pull in as a ringer.
Yeah.
When the 3rd dress rolls around and everyone is not sure.
Right.
They go, hey, Katie, so this is where we're at. What do I do? And it actually is really nice to know I've been doing this for just long enough that like Justine just had a bride who liked Chantilly lace, but she wasn't able to communicate that she liked Chantilly lace.
Yeah.
Because the store that she went to before us wouldn't let her take pictures in the dress.
Yeah.
And when she saw Chantilly lace in person, she was like, I don't think this is it. I didn't like this. So she just told Justine to describe it lace on tulle, which sounds like applique. This would be a great place to put pictures in, by the way, Jay. We'll send some for you.
Applique.
Put it up right here.
Applique. But it sounds like applique to say lace on tulle. And so Justine
that's
was
exactly what I thought.
A lot of fitted, full applique dresses.
And she's like, no.
And every single one, the bride was like, no. And Justine said, honestly, Katie, like our mood's starting to dip a little bit because we're not beating that other dress. And I'm not sure why. Like, I don't know what I'm missing. And it's not Justine's fault at all. She did everything, that all the tools that were given to her. But I was like, okay. And I walked in and I was like, did you guys try jacquard at the last appointment? I don't think we did. I was like, just try it. And so I suggested a jacquard dress, 1619 by Martina Liana.
1619 right here.
And she was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, but like, at that point, Justine's like, well, I don't want to go complete opposite direction of the stuff that she's liking. And I'm like, I think she needs a palate cleanser.
Oh, yeah,
so we were disagreeing a little bit.
Yeah.
Not like badly, but also I was like, I'm not in this appointment. If you really think it's a bad idea, it is what it is. Finally, I'm talking to the group while Justine's getting her in and out of dresses. And we find the dress. The dress was Chantilly lace the whole time. But the bride wasn't able to kind of describe that.
Communicate it, yeah.
So they immediately pivoted to Chantilly lace. And the bride was like, this is what I'm looking for. Yes. But Justine, they were running through Chantilly lace dresses. And she's like, it's still not. And I'm like, but she said she hadn't tried jacquard. And if you like Chantilly lace,
you like jacquard.
You'll probably
like
jacquard.
A puzzle. It's like a puzzle.
It really is.
It's problem solving.
It's problem,
But that's one of those things where it's like you have, like, I'm proud to say I've been doing this long enough that I know if she really likes Chantilly lace, but none of them are the one, it's probably because she needs jacquard.
Jacquard, yeah.
And so she put her in that jacquard dress, and it was the one.
And it was
she
the
said
one.
Yes to it.
And I'm really proud of the fact that we have such an inventory here, where like we have it. We're gonna have it.
We can experiment like that.
Over 500 dresses.
It's crazy. Like what you're looking for, like we have it, or we can customize it with our designer, and we can make it for you.
I tell brides to find your wedding dress, you need a stylist who knows what she's doing, and a good inventory, and you will have both of those things here.
That's it.
And I know it sounds cocky, but it's true. Like,
I think we deserve a little bit of that.
It's true. I do. I feel bad. I'll be on the
pat on the back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stuff I say gets misconstrued as cocky sometimes, though, because I'm kind of a cocky individual.
It's the tone, Katie.
Maybe, because I'll be on the phone. No, I had a bride come in, and she said, I'm going to be honest with you. I just got done with this appointment at this other store. This is a picture of the dress that I fell in love with. I don't know how we're going to beat it. I don't see how anything's going to beat it. And I said, I usually do. and
it gets a laugh.
And she was like, oh, okay, we'll see. Third dress.
Yeah.
Third dress, and I beat it. And I was like, Anyway. Hair toss, little toss. Like, I was so proud. I was really proud. I think I've talked about this before, though, because the day that happened was the day that Jack was here for Fleur de Fizz. And the VIP space was the only space that was available for me to help her. And so I set it in front of him. Yeah. I was like, I usually do. And he was like, all right, okay. And then she was in here when she was like, she did beat it. She said she would, and she did. And I was like, I did. Yeah. I'm really proud of that. Thanks.
So that's a regular appointment. What's the difference between a regular appointment and our VIP appointments?
The VIP appointments, you get to have them in our private VIP suite.
Which is where we film.
Which we newly remodeled in January of this year.
It's so beautiful.
So exciting. It's a very calm environment. We have music playing. You can do a lot of add-ons to the appointment. No matter what, your VIP appointment comes with champagne and, you know, whether you want orange juice, cranberry juice, whatever. We also have a mini fridge full of whatever you would like.
Soda, water.
Yes. Yeah. And there's a gorgeous, I'm looking at it right now. There's a gorgeous chandelier. Everything is just like really luxe.
Chandeliers.
Very pretty.
We got a lot of chandeliers in here.
Oh, yes.
But it's 1,000 square feet of your own space. You get your own private dressing room. There's a private restroom. There's a bar area, mirror. It's really like having a private store within our store.
I mean, it's not like Hermes does the same thing. So
it's not like how it used to be where if you wanted a VIP appointment, you had to come after hours. You can come.
Now it's anytime.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And like I was saying before, you can have add-ons to your appointment. But Katie with
Goo to Go,
she will make a charcuterie board.
Yep.
And that's really nice to snack on. And if you want to bring the group of 18 people, like you said earlier, you can with the VIP appointment.
Yeah.
Because this place is huge.
And comfortable. We have sofas and nice chairs. It's a cozy, comfy environment.
It has reached a point where when a bride calls to ask about the VIP and they're like, well, how many people can I bring? I go,
how many you got?
I go, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we've ever had more than 20 in there. But if you need more, like, just let us know and we'll see what we can do. And she goes, oh, I needed like 10. And I went, oh,
we got you.
Yeah, they're always like, I mean, that's kind of a lot. I'm like, how many? And they're like,
not for me.
6. And I said, oh,
bring them.
Bring them. Whoever you need to say yes to a dress, please bring them
in
to
your VIP
appointment.
Yeah. In your VIP appointment.
It gets a little
if it's a standard appointment, you can bring a good bit of people, but like, just let us know. Because every now and then we have people who don't let us know. And it's like, if it happens, it is what it is. But if you don't let us know and this other group doesn't let us know, then all of a sudden the big area's taken. We got one giant party. And we're like stressing about chairs, you know.
Yeah.
But but we can take a lot in the VIP space.
But like when we created this space, when we curated the vibe in here, I really was thinking about like what would have been like the ultimate luxury experience when I was shopping for a dress. And honestly, to me, it would be this. It's gorgeous in here. It looks like it's from, you know, Architect Digest.
We have this gorgeous wainscoting on the wall. That's what it's called.
Wainscoting?
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember whenever, I might have said this on the podcast already too, but I remember whenever Stephania, well, it was you who said in front of Stephania,
our designer, she did the design in
the
here.
Interior designer. She goes, do you guys have anything that you're thinking of when you're picturing the VIP space that you're like, I absolutely want this thing in there? And I said, I want the little like frame panel things on the wall and I want velvet barrel chairs. And Stephanie went, oh baby, we were already doing those.
We got that. We got
I
that.
said,
don't worry about it.
Then do whatever else.
Then you got it.
I never would have thought of a peacock lamp.
Who would?
It's the little things.
This was a yes room. It was like anything that she would come to me with, she would be like, do you want to do this? Yes, we want to do it. We wanted ultimate, cozy, gorgeous luxury, and we did it. We did it.
And if you follow us on Instagram, this is where I do a lot of our social media things. Like
because the lighting is beautiful and background is gorgeous.
Easy, Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And that's fun to provide because we're the only ones doing it. Like other stores have VIP appointments. We're the only one that has like a dedicated space for it. So it's really cool. It's a great way to elevate it.
Yeah. It is.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's funny because VIP appointments are kind of our only appointments so when we're talking about what an appointment looks like, once you've said yes to your dress, we get out of the dress. Your stylist might walk up front without you for just a few minutes to put stuff in the system. They might just have you follow them up to go ahead and put stuff in the system, get measurements. It kind of depends on what all you're getting and what that process is going to look like, right? But VIP appointments are always, always, without a doubt, the one appointment where it's like, they're like, oh yeah, you can go put this stuff.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay. And we go to do it. And then we're like, okay, everything's in the system. And they go, great.
They want to stay. They want to hang out.
They just want to stay in here. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. But
who wouldn't? It's beautiful in here.
It's so funny, though. I'm always like, oh, is your VIP still here? And they're like, Yeah, sitting at the front desk, like, she's just hanging out. I'm just waiting for her.
She's just chilling.
And I'm like, oh, she can take her time.
What? Enjoy it. Like, you have your allotted time in here. Enjoy it.
And the VIP appointments are longer than our typical luxury appointments. Yes, they are. I
had a VIP who found her dress in under an hour, and she went, "What now?" I said, "Well, babes, you got the room 60 for a little while, so it's up to you." You know?
Yeah. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just another way to like celebrate our customer, right? Like we're celebrating you when you get in here. We're excited to see you. We're celebrating you. The whole store is when you find the dress. Like you're having that celebration when you find it. Yeah. We're taking your picture before you leave with the sign. Like we're just letting you enjoy it. Because it's a time that's supposed to be fun.
It should be an enjoyable experience.
It should be, start to finish.
Yes, and I tell brides on the phone during our pre-appointment phone calls, because a lot of them are like, oh, I'm nervous, or, oh, my opinion might be swayed by other people in my group. And I tell them all, I'm like, look, as someone who was a bride, shopping for wedding dresses,
right?
This is the one thing in wedding planning that is solely about you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things with the wedding planning that's like, typically the bride picks it out.
Yeah.
But really and truly, like, this has nothing to do with your fiance.
Correct.
This has nothing to do with your family.
Right.
This is you in a dress.
Right.
This is you times 10 on your wedding day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's the one thing, like, I think you say this sometime, it's the one thing that is the most, like, indicative of you. Like it is like the most outward expression of who you are.
Self-expressive garment you're going to purchase.
There it is. I love that.
Yeah.
It's true.
Put it on a t-shirt.
So true.
Right.
It's so true. And
that needs to be on our like shirt that we wear.
It's a common thing where a lot of people say, brides will say like, oh, I'm struggling with the fact that this isn't what I pictured. And I'm not their therapist, so I'm not allowed to say it. But what you're struggling with is the fact that you are not who you thought you were in that moment.
Good
you know
Lord.
what I mean? Like,
dang, Katie.
Well, I'm just saying, when you pictured yourself as a bride, you were timeless and traditional and classic.
But that's
and
not
the
who
thing that made you fall in love and made you feel the most yourself, and like the thing that your fiance is going to look at on you and go, that's the woman I fell in love with.
Yeah.
Is a full glam, loudest girl in the room kind of dress.
Yeah.
Like, maybe like acknowledge that part of yourself and stop stuffing her down a little bit.
And we do see brides grapple with that.
They do.
We see them like, we can like see it happening and they're like, wait a minute, I was supposed to be a satin ball gown.
I know. Yeah. And it's hard.
And we're like, hey, let it go, babe.
Yeah. It doesn't matter that like, this is what Hailey Beaver wore or this is what Sophia Richie wore. Like wear what you want.
And some brides are the opposite. They're like, but this is just so traditional.
Like Jane. And I say, no, baby, that's called classic.
That's classic.
Like maybe you're a classical elegance kind of girl. And like,
like maybe you are.
It's okay.
Reach within.
You're allowed to be. And also, it's in budget.
Yeah. Go with it.
Respectfully. Yeah. Anyway. You're good.
Tell me I'm good.
Tell me I'm good.
Tell me I'm good.
You're good. That's like every sales meeting with Gab. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm like, but we're good?
Yeah,
like,
we're
I'm
good,
okay?
babe. Yeah, we're
My
good.
job is okay.
Your job is okay till it's not. Your job is safe until it isn't.
Don't leave that break room door open. Okay, I made that joke the other day. I made that joke without thinking. I was like, oh, y'all better close that break room door before Sarah pulls a name out of a hat and fires one of us. And the group that was in front of me went, oh my goodness.
Okay, so the joke is, and I tell every employee this, like my big pet peeve here is I don't want the break room door open ever. It's like peeking behind the curtain. Like no one wants to see the wizard.
Nobody wants to see how the sausage is made.
No. Okay.
Nobody wants to look at the steamers.
Nobody wants to see that. I don't even want to see it. And so I tell everyone, I'm like, listen, if you leave that break room door open, I'm pulling a name out of a hat and that person gets fired. Okay. And maybe it's you and that'll suck, but maybe it's someone else and that would suck even more. Even more. You want to be responsible for someone losing their job? I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying. But okay. So a group heard you say that. They're probably thinking like,
a group heard me make that joke and they just didn't laugh. And it told me all I needed to know that they thought I was serious. And I went, it's just a joke. It's a bit.
It's a bit. It's just a joke.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's something that we laugh about. You should laugh. It's okay.
Okay, so a lot of people actually, and this is in the same vein as the fact that we act like we're sisters here. Like we do love our coworkers to an extent that like when we're working together, it's like people can tell. It's like she stole my stuff because I like took Justine's bungees.
You act like sisters,
down, babes. Like on Love Island.
What did you say?
She's doing one of her accents.
Oh, it's a bit. Okay,
yeah, it's a bit. Yeah,
that's good. That was funny.
Good job, babe.
That's
that
funny.
Was so
we
funny.
love it. It's
We're really
funny.
proud of you guys. Anyway, so, but we were like, we'll be picking on each other, whatever. Anyway, we'll be picking on each other, and like Justine will say, "I know I don't hear you talking about me in there," and I like right when I open the like curtain, I see my group going like, "Ooh." Like, are they mad at each other? And
Are mom and dad fighting?
No, I'm like, especially because y'all know how me and Justine get.
Yeah, bad.
Me and Justine bicker bad.
I know.
And then it's not one of us has to actually threaten to beat the other one up for people to go, they're joking.
Yeah,
yeah.
It makes me wonder. I'm like,
I know, and I always take Justine's side because she's the youngest sister.
Yeah, and she's the angel.
I'm a youngest sister too. It's not fair. It's not fair. Nobody ever treats me like I'm the angel.
It's okay. You're the middle child here.
Yeah.
I'm the middle child at home too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right. So we have this portion of the show called Smash or Pass. And we'll talk about things. And if you like it, it's a smash. And if it is, we'll push this button.
For more bridal tips and questions, follow us on Instagram at Bustle Bridal.
I think our marketing director put that in there.
Oh my God. Who said that?
That's crazy. I think we'll just say smash. And if you don't like it, you'll say pass.
Yes. And then if you have any more, bridal tips or questions, you can go follow us on Instagram at Bustle Bridal.
Yes. And if you have any questions that you would like us to answer on this podcast, email us at bustlepodcast@gmail.com. And we will answer your questions on the show.
Again, that is bustlepodcast@gmail.com.
Okay, pageant girl.
I swear to God.
Practice that.
Yeah.
Okay, so smash or pass getting a second dress for the reception.
Ooh, I have a hot take.
What?
Hella pass.
Hella pass.
Yeah. My goal is, and this is one of my bits that I do, and people either get it or they do not. And the funny part is, it's mostly the moms that get it, and I get a giggle out of the mamas. So
that's always a win.
I know,
oh my God.
Some brides are like,
make a mom laugh.
Oh, like, do you have like mini dresses here? Like, or like, oh, if I have a huge ball gown, I must have a second dress. And I say, no, my goal as your stylist is for you to love your dress so much that you don't even want to take it off at the end of the night. And then I get a little wink.
And the moms like it?
Yes,
they laugh.
It's hilarious. The brides never get it, and it's so funny. They're like, what's happening at the end of the night?
That's because as a mother of a daughter, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait for my baby to get married. That would be amazing. And then I go, and then a man would take her back to his house. I don't like that. Anyway. Okay, I have an opinion on this.
Okay, yeah.
I am going to say, as the sales manager, as the person who is responsible for making sure that our store breaks even, smash. Get 2 dresses. Get 4.
Get 4. Get 4, queen.
Get 4. Honestly, get 8.
Sky's the limit.
Sky is the limit.
It's not your money.
It doesn't mean you need a second dress for your wedding.
Right.
You can get one for engagement party.
Get one for the vow renewal.
That's where I'm at. Okay. I want to see
if you're not already planning for your vow renewal, you're about to get married. You don't have your vow renewal dress yet?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's 5 years from now.
You're late.
Let's go. I'm kind of with Gab on this. I think you should be wearing that other dress for go full glam for your engagement party. Go full glam mini bridal dress for your rehearsal dinner, for your after party. Yeah. But at the wedding, like, we're spending hours with you, babe, picking the perfect dress, curating the vibe, if you will. I want to see you wear that dress all the way through the exit.
Agree. I do think, I say that to brides too. I'm like, you should love it enough that you don't want another dress. And honestly, I have brides every single time I have a bride coming in wanting 2 dresses.
Yeah.
She leaves with 1.
1.
Yep.
It's like, yes, I want you to love it so much that it's in all of your pictures until you're getting in the car on the way out.
I had one bride.
And then when you go to the bar, you change.
Exactly.
Or you can still wear your dress to the bar.
You can wear your dress to the bar.
Then you can go get it preserved.
I have had one bride who got a dress for her reception in a different dress for her ceremony. And it was because before we had decided on the ceremony dress, she tried the little reception dress on, and she loved it so freaking much.
I was in that appointment.
You know exactly.
It was a VIP
appointment.
It was a VIP. I was your helper. Yeah.
Yeah. And
God, she was precious.
She looked, and also it was a play on the look we ended up going with for the ceremony. And it was like super in her budget.
Yeah.
And for her to get both. So we
she
were
was like, I have to.
You gotta, you know what I mean? I don't know. And she, honestly, stunning.
If you love it that much, great. If you're getting a second dress because you think you need to, or you think you should, no. But if you're just as obsessed with that second dress as you are, I'll allow it.
Yeah. But you can wear a wedding dress that you buy from this store to anything. You can wear it for graduation photos.
You sure can.
You can.
Yeah. I'm allowed to wear my dress here.
Yep, we do let her do that.
She's allowed to do that.
We do let her do that.
You're allowed to wear it wherever you want, and I think you should wear it wherever you want. And also, getting your vows renewed every 5 years, 10 years, whatever. Every year, you're a different person.
Every year. You got to renew that lease. Renew that lease every year. Okay?
Yeah. Y'all, first of all, let's be honest. Some promises were already broken.
Yeah.
Let's start over.
Re-up.
Fresh.
Re-up.
You're almost a year engaged.
What are we doing? Do you have your dress?
Plan.
Let's go.
You obeying him and all that?
Well,
Didn't think so.
Didn't
Go
think
ahead.
so.
Anyways.
All right. Okay. Smash or pass brides that have lots of bridal appointments in the same day.
Ooh, pass.
Pass.
You have to eat lunch.
I don't think you should need a ton of bridal appointments.
No.
You don't need them. Like I said before, if you have a good stylist and a good inventory, you're not going to need all those appointments.
Right.
As a stylist, if we're like saying, oh, take your pick of brides. Who do you want? I want the one with all the appointments because I like a challenge.
Yeah.
And I know that she's coming in thinking, well, I'm not going to decide on my dress during this appointment. I have 2 other appointments to go look at. You fall in love with something hard enough and you know it's your dress.
It doesn't matter.
You don't want to try on more.
No.
You don't need to.
You don't need
tried
to.
everything. By your second appointment, by your first appointment, there's not really anything else to try if you have a good stylist and a good inventory. But by the time you're done with your appointment with me, you've tried everything you need to try.
Yeah.
You know that's your dress.
Yeah.
And if you're one of my brides who knows that I'm telling the truth, you go ahead and email us.
Yeah.
You can email us at bustlepodcast.com.
And while you're at it, leave me a review. Y'all don't do that enough.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Yeah, leave us another review. I like to see those.
I don't get enough good reviews.
Yes, you do.
No, I think I really don't.
No.
I think I'm the kind of person that brides. Do you ever go out to a bar and you run into a girl in the bathroom and you're like, she's the love of my life.
Yeah. Would do anything for her.
And then you spend the next 4 years watching her Snapchat story and going, I don't really know what her deal is. You know what I'm talking about? I think I'm that girl.
Oh my God.
I think my brides are like, oh my God,
I adore her.
They walk out the door going, she's the best. I love her so much. She's so real. And then when they come back in the store, it's like a haze comes over them and they're like, Katie, oh my God. And they like love me again. But I think when they leave, they're like, how do I describe her in a review? Like, she's kind of an oddball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're not calling you like an angel.
Blonde. Anyway, wicked reference. Sorry. We're figuring out when we're going to go see the movie.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. You can come.
Are you coming?
To go see Wicked?
Yeah.
Am I invited?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, Jack's invited, so.
I don't have time.
Classic.
Never does. Anyway, you got another one for us? You got another one for us?
Oh, sure.
We're doing it.
What I want to say about having lots of bridal appointments. So I think that like brides think that they have to like make a whole day out of it. And that means they have to book like several places. I think that's overwhelming. I think that you need to research all the different bridal stores, read the reviews, look at the websites, and then go to the store that matches your vibe.
Look at their social media.
Yeah. Does it match with like who you are and what you like? And like, are you matching vibes? And if you are, just book that one. And then if nothing happens, try again. But I think just like booking 2 or 3, it's too much.
Most stores either informally or formally do a pre-call.
Yeah.
Call them. Ask about their store before you show up and it's not in your price range.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or it's really under your price range and the dresses aren't quite what you wanted them to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, just you gotta
find the store that you align with.
Gen Zs love to do research.
Yeah,
You just have to do some research.
Yeah, do your research. That's right.
Yeah, that's really true. Also, here's a hot take. Okay,
I can't believe it.
From you?
Katie with a hot take. I can't believe it.
Coming. But hot take. I do think if you're a bride and you've scheduled like 4 appointments in one day for your mom and your sister and your grandma and your other grandma and your aunt and your other aunt and your mother-in-law and your sister-in-law and your other sister
and all your bridesmaids from college
and all your bridesmaids from college to come shopping with you.
Yeah.
For 8 hours in 2-hour increments, they don't want to do it.
No.
By the end of it, you're confused and they don't give a shit what you buy. They just want you to buy it.
They just want you to buy something. They just want to be done.
Yeah.
It loses the magic. And like, I think you want to keep that magic.
It actually breaks my heart when I have a bride come in and she's like, I'm kind of overwhelmed. I've tried on a lot. And she has her mom with her. And it's happened, you know.
Yes,
my mom is like,
just pick a dress.
And
it's
I'm
like you've lost that sparkle and that magic. Like it's really hard to get back.
God, yes.
It's really hard to get back. And I think they have really good intentions. They're like, I just want all the options. It's too many options.
And I don't mind getting a bride that's like that. We're not going to be annoyed by you coming in because personally, I do think that I have a good way of getting the magic back in. And it's because when I take a bride like that, by that point, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be really intentional about what I put on your body. And I would like if you would give me permission to pull every dress that you try on today. And they go, do it. I don't want to look at it anymore.
Yeah.
And I do. And usually I am able to help them find the dress.
4.
Right.
Yeah. Max. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I had a bride recently who was like, I literally had to type something into ChatGPT to show me what I want. Do you have this, please, for the love of God? And I said, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
She's like, really?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, let's try it on.
What was it?
Clean and classic, straight neckline. Minimal seams, but it's okay if it has seams because she wanted it to be flowy. She did not want a middle seam. She just wanted
was it 1619 a Mikado?
No, it was flowy. 1619 is fitted.
Oh, was it that Martina Liana?
Something like that.
We're only talking about Martina Liana's apparently.
Yeah.
That was it the Essence?
Yes.
How do y'all know what you're talking about?
The Essence drop waist A-line?
Of course.
Yeah.
The 44.97.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's like y'all are talking in like twin language. You know, how like twins talk to each other.
Really well.
What was the language I said you and Gab both talking? I said Sarah and Gab are the same person. They go, where's my planner? Louis Vuitton. Hilarious.
Guilty.
What language do you speak?
What language do I speak? I don't know. Not an appropriate one, so we'll move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
I'm Katie's like Jane Goodall.
Wait a damn minute.
She's like immersed in your culture and learning how you interact with other.
So interesting.
That's when I thought you chew on that thing earlier.
These zoomers.
I did that and she went, was that a me joke? Did I make that joke in your
No, you didn't make that joke. That's the thing.
Oh my God, it's so funny. Anyway.
We have a really good time. You know,
we do.
At the bridal conventions, at Epcot.
Oh my
God. We went to Epcot.
I did take you to Epcot.
We did go to Epcot. Can I tell Gab's joke?
Sure. I don't know.
I don't know. Jay might want to cut it, but when we were in like a little breakout session at our little seminar.
Oh yeah, no, this is funny.
And we were talking about, you know, what our stylists like goals are and like, you know, about like getting them to reach their goals and blah, blah, blah. And someone in the group goes, well, if I can ask, she asked. Okay. It's not my fault. And I'm not going to say the number, but she asked, she was like, what is y'all's goal for a closing ratio? Like in terms of if you're getting this many brides, how many brides actually find their dress and say yes with you? And when I told her, like, I mean, I know what industry standard is, but like we have a lot of brides
ours
that say
is much
yes.
Higher, yeah.
Yeah, ours is much higher than industry standard. The majority of our brides find their dress. And I told them, you know, the percentage that we had for August, which is supposed to be our like kind of slow season, where we don't have as much business and the business we have is like less committed to finding their dress. I told them what like one person got and they said,
yeah. And to be fair, it was an outrageous month.
Yeah, it was outrageous.
Katie said an outrageous number.
Yeah.
And it was my number, so I'm a little bit proud of it.
Yeah. That's right.
So the girl, she went, wait, pause. I just want to know how you're getting that high of a closing ratio in August. Are you holding your customer at gunpoint? Are you holding your stylist at gunpoint? And I went, we have 2 guns. And immediately the moderator for the group went, they're from Louisiana. And I said, hold on, we're in Florida.
I can get a gun and a vending machine. I'm not allowed to make that joke.
There was a gun convention going on at the major convention center we were at.
Right here.
God.
Ridiculous. Also,
It was
I
good.
would
That
like
was
it
really
noted
good.
that the outrageous number that I threw out, that was Gab's number for August, was 10% higher than that for October. My brides are saying yes, baby. One thing, my brides walk in, I feel bad because my brides walk in and they're like, I'm a little nervous. And I go, why?
Don't be.
Why?
I'm like, you don't,
This is what we do.
You don't know that I'm about that life? I know ball, okay? I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. You're gonna find your dress. Like,
I'm not nervous.
I'm
Why
not
are you
new to
nervous?
this. I'm true to this. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
It's a thing.
Right,
But
that down.
I'm
Yeah,
not new to this. I'm true to this. They find their
true to
dress
this.
with me, okay?
Yeah, that's on a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 t-shirts.
We have 2.
I had one bride in October who didn't find her dress with me.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
I take good care
it's
of my
okay.
girls.
Yeah.
I take good care of them.
And she still walked away with an awesome experience.
That's it. That's
Oh
all that
no,
matters.
she walked away with an amazing experience, and her reason for it not being able to find her dress was actually because she already had a dress.
Oh, that's
So
right.
that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
That's a super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole different category.
Yeah.
That's a whole other
And
category.
you're like, I'm here for you, I guess.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
here. I gotcha.
Yeah, if you need
Hold
it,
my hand.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'll hold yours.
Okay.
Anyway, any other questions?
Yeah, I mean, my other one was smash or pass being nervous before your appointment.
Oh.
Big old pass. You
Oh.
don't have to do that here.
No, but I love taking a bride who's nervous.
You like a nervous
Me too.
bride.
Yeah.
Because you get to see that transformation.
yeah.
Katie likes it for a different reason. I like it because I have I know I just mentioned having 2 guns.
We don't actually have guns here.
No, God,
There are no guns. We have a policy about it, actually.
It's in
and
the
that
break room.
is a really-
It's framed in the break
That's
room.
a super
No.
funny story. Come in and we'll tell it to you.
Yeah.
Email the Bustle
Email us.
podcast and we will tell you the story.
We'll tell you. Oh my God. Why we're not allowed to have guns
Anyway, yeah, no, but I
Okay.
love to help a nervous bride because
Yeah.
I'm naturally a nervous person.
Yeah.
So
No
I know,
way.
right?
Oh my God, you seem so calm.
what?
You're
I've
not
been
shaking
messing
like a
with
chihuahua
my
at all.
rings this entire time.
Never.
I'm fixing my hair. Anyway,
Oh, poor
no, but
baby.
I pride myself on being a very calming presence
Yeah, you
to
are.
other people who are
No,
nervous.
it's true. You are.
And that's where I, get told like, oh my God, I didn't think I could be confident in this experience,
Yeah.
but like you really helped me and like thank you so much. And it sounds like I'm bragging on myself a little bit, which
You
I
can.
kind of
It's
am.
okay.
Yeah.
This is our show. You
I
can
know,
do
but
that.
I do love my shy brides.
What have I been doing for the last hour?
Yeah, that's like Katie's like existence.
My whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like a nervous bride.
Love. I say smash.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like a nervous bride. I don't like that they are nervous.
no, because you
Sure.
shouldn't be
Yeah.
nervous.
I disagree,
but I
actually. I
can
kind of like that.
You
they're
like that they're
nervous.
nervous?
I know, because like before I started shopping, I was like, oh my God, where do I even start? This is before I applied to Bustle. Y'all made it really easy. Anyway, but it's intimidating because you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I've never done this before.
Yeah.
I don't know, God, now do I have to follow all of these bridal stores on Instagram?
Right.
Like, and then if I find a dress at some other store, do I have to unfollow all these other stores? Like, no,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot on their plates, and
Yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, girl, we got you.
We got
I got
it.
my dress here, and I'm nervous. It's all good.
Right.
That's fair. I think
That is
when I
fair.
first started in bridal, when I was just like a teenager, I was like dress shopping. And so I liked taking nervous brides because I was like, I get that it's like nerve wracking, but also now that I know stuff, I know that you don't have any reason to be nervous. And so like, I want to help like kind of get rid of those fears, the same ones that like I had before I understood the industry a little bit more.
Yeah.
Now I like a nervous bride because, and this is a thing, this is part of when I'm training people to like be stylists. I hear all the time, like when we're talking about potential brides coming in post pre-call, a newer bridal stylist is always going to say, oh, I want to take that bride that's just excited. She doesn't have any like guard up. She's just excited. And I'm like, I get that. You're not going to learn anything from her.
No.
Right.
You're not going to, and also you're not going to show me that you can handle a bride who you do need to hold her hand and walk her through this appointment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because it's not always the easy appointment where the bride is excited and knows what she wants.
No,
and it's very
not.
easy. Like a lot of times we are playing therapist a little bit.
And you need to understand, because I'm sorry, but if I am like training a stylist and she's like, oh, I don't know if I want to take this bride. She says she's really nervous about being plus sized. I'm like, are you nervous about taking a plus size bride?
Right.
Do you feel like do you not know our plus size inventory enough that you can find what she needs? What's the holdup here?
Right.
And typically that's what it is. Typically they're like, well, I mean, I'm not plus size. I don't want to make her feel insecure. That's a lot. That's a big thing. And it's like, as a curvier girly myself, I'm telling you right now, none of us are looking at our Tiny stylist and going, you wouldn't get it. No, because if you are helping and you're being like helpful to the process and understanding, that's really all it takes. And I'm sorry, you're going to have to deal with those insecurities on a size 6 just as much as on a size 26, if
and
not
we know
more.
that. And we know that for sure.
No matter what size the bride is, nobody likes their arms.
Nobody likes
Nobody
their bellies.
likes their midsection.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how society is.
And guess what? We don't see it.
No.
We never do.
We don't see it.
Never,
we think
ever
you're
do.
gorgeous.
God, that's like
literally.
Anytime a model comes in and we're taking pictures, me and her, and they're like, I don't know, does it look okay? I'm like, I think you're precious.
You're gorgeous.
Yeah.
If you want to
You're literally gorgeous.
you can have my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, this is fun.
So,
This is
I
great.
love having you guys in a little roundabout chit chat.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
We can turn the cameras off and just keep doing this for a couple hours.
Yeah, for sure.
This is what we do all day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to today's show. Next time, we're going to have Katie with Bougie Backdrops, and we're going to talk about all things wedding rentals and beautiful florals. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Bustle Bridal, on Facebook, and at Flirtafiz Bartending. Until next time, gowns, gimlets, and good vibes only.